He, whew, see, you trying to take me out. It's nighttime, you know. But not too long after my mom passed, turned right around, about 12 months later, my dad passed of brain cancer.
Come on.
And
wow.
That excuse me. That inspired me to write for our new record, and we have a song called "Still Here," and the song says, "I'm still here because the blood still has its power." And that's my story. That's my testimony. The reason people see me, you know, out in the streets, or you see me on TV, or you see me at the concert or your shows, and I'm smiling, and I'm smiling in my Facebook pictures and on stage, is only because of the grace of God. It's no doing my own. There are days, I still have them every now and then, where I don't want to get out of the bed just because of the weight of losing, you know, two of the most important people in your life. And I don't know if everybody can attest to that, but losing one is something. Losing two is unfathomable.
Right.
But God is still good, you know, and he's still on the throne. And just as I'm maturing, I'm learning about God's sovereignty, and his ways are not our ways, and his thoughts are higher than our thoughts. So I just rest. I rest in that, and I keep on going and spreading the good news, what we call the gospel of his love, his grace, and the fact that he loves us, and he loves us so much that he sent his son to die for us. And that would be one of my testimonies.
Well, that is powerful all in itself, and how God can sustain you through that with his love and kindness, and using music as an outlet to bring forth and to overcome the pain of losing both of your parents. I can only imagine. I have both. I still have both my parents, and I'm 35. So to lose, not even just the thought of just losing them, would be very, very hard. So oh God, thank you for sharing that, because you didn't have to share that part, but you did. And I know somebody in my listening audience has gotten a blessing and gotten a word to help them to hold on, you know?
Amen.
That's good. That's good. All right, Torrance, where you at?
Well, this is Torrance. My life is comprised of a bunch of testimonies, one big testimony, much like Evan's story. I grew up in the church, but I grew up without both of my parents. They're still living, but it seems a lot of young people these days grow up without a mother and a father in the home, but I grew up without both in the home. My grandmother raised me. But be told that I grew up still with a loving family. I've never missed out on any of the love, the care, and the attention. So I'm thankful for that. But one of my most recent testimonies that stands out real big is not too long ago, maybe about a month ago, my appendix burst while I was out of town coming back from Buffalo, New York.
No.
And I don't know if any of you all know about that type of thing.
I heard it's painful.
It's very painful, but that's only when it's inflamed. When it bursts, they said that you're supposed to die. So I was told by the doctor that I was actually supposed to be dead. I was walking around here half dead. So
oh, my God.
That in itself is a testament to God's grace and mercy. You know, because I don't have to be here today. But I'm thankful that he kept me, and that I'm still here walking around, able to still talk to you on the phone right now. So,
oh, wow. Well, thank God for you, Torrance. Oh, my God. I can only imagine. Oh, my Father. Woo. Okay. So y'all about to make me cry. Okay. All right. Let's move on to Jarrell.
Well, everyone listening, this is Jarrell, and I'm actually about to tune up the organ because this is going to turn into testimony service tonight. Yeah, it's getting a little heavy.
I tell you.
You know, growing up, you know, I always aspired to do something with, I know God had given me a gift and an ability to connect with people and to minister, you know, through song. And thank God, you know, both of my parents, they were very encouraging to me, and they really gave me everything and anything that I needed to pursue, you know, whatever my dream was. And so in that walk, you know, when you have the support of your family and, you know, your family's in good health and you just look like a happy kid, you know, the devil tries to attack you from other areas.
Definitely.
And he tries to test your faith in the weak areas. So, you know, you always hear a lot of the times that you can be whatever you want to be, and you can grow up to be, you know, this and do that. But once you actually set your goals to something, you know, the enemy comes but for to steal, kill, and to destroy. But I had to learn for myself that God really literally comes to give you life and it more abundantly. So in my walk, the devil tried to attack, you know, he tried to attack my vision for myself. You know, sometimes we know what God promises us, but the way it looks, you believe reality sometimes, you know, to be a recording artist seems very far-fetched, you know, to have roles in films and to be all that God promised to you. To have your inheritance really seems far-fetched. So the devil tries to attack your integrity. And so along this way, you know, I got involved in some friendships that I had no business being attached to, and that's what the devil tries to do. You know, he tries to get you linked up with people, and their only goal in your life is to tear you down. So I had to get to know God for myself and get in a place where I could hear his voice, and that's actually one of the songs on the new album. We were in church one Sunday, Straight Gate International Church, and Bishop Merritt, that's the church Evan and I attend, and of course Torrance, he goes to Greater Grace. But we were at Straight Gate one Sunday, and Bishop says you have to get in a place where you can silence all other voices, where you only hear God's voice. And just being real, at 20 years, I was 20 at the time. I'm 22 now, but at 20 years old, you know, you're hearing media and you're hearing what the news says and you're hearing what your friend says. But to get in a place, because God has chosen me for ministry, I literally had to get in a place where all the other voices become mute. And the only voice I can hear is God. So at that point, that's when you know whatever God has promised me, it has to come to pass. Not because I necessarily deserve it, but because God shows grace and God shows mercy. So the testimony is the devil is a liar, and you cannot allow him to infiltrate your mind to get you to believe what he wants you to believe, because like I said before, his only purpose is to kill your dreams, steal your dreams, to literally squash your life. But God will come along and he'll give you life and it more abundantly. So that's a little bit of it.
Ooh, watch out now. You didn't.
I think it's time to take an offering.
Okay, somebody pass the offering.
No, we got to get the old plate. We have buckets now. I want the old plate where you know it's changed.
Oh my God!
See the baskets now. You don't know if people giving change. The old plate, you used to know who gave what.
Right, you can hear it hitting it.
Exactly.
That's a shameful God. You all have blessed me. You just do not know. And I know if you bless my soul in giving your testimony, I know without a shadow of a doubt that my audience has been blessed also.
Amen.
This right here, I'm telling you, I need to have this more often. Just call in.